Hi, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. My name is Tom. I'm filling in for Greg. He's out getting a tune-up. And today we're standing in front of this beautiful 73 Lincoln Mark IV. Absolutely beautiful original car, guys. You don't find them like this anymore. Check out the chrome, the grille, the paint. Beautiful, beautiful car. Check that out. It's like a mirror. These are very hard to find that aren't rusted out and in good shape like this. Remember, we only buy the best. We're non-consignment dealers, and we'll only write a check for very high quality cars. Check out this interior. As soon as you sit in these seats, you want to fall asleep, not drive. Even the door buzzer works. This thing's unbelievable. Remember, we can handle your financing, shipping, the whole 9 yards. So don't hesitate to call us 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. I love the rear end on these cars. Check that out. Beautiful. Let's see if there's any room in this trunk. Oh boy. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? Nice carpeted, nice door, trunk jams. Even the sticker's still there. Checking out the passenger side, the roof, everything's in impeccable shape on it. Looks like it had some initials on here from the original owner. Hey guys, if you know anybody selling a car, high quality, have them call Vanguard Motor Sales at 248-974-9513. Or if you need help parking this dream in your driveway, give me a call today, 248-974-9513. My name is Tom. Thank you. All right, guys, let's go for a ride in this beautiful 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV. This is true metal right here, baby. We got a mile-long hood, and we are surrounded by steel, real steel. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. 11,000-mile car. My grandpa was a big Cadillac guy, so we never really got to drive the Lincolns around. We always had the old Cadillacs, but I'll tell you what, this reminds me of driving one of the old Caddies too. Beautiful, beautiful car. 11,000 miles. We pride ourselves in finding only the best quality cars around because we're non-consignment. Everything you see in our showrooms here because we inspected it, loved it, and wanted it part of us. I'm available 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. We can help you park this dream in your driveway. From financing to transportation, we do it all. This front seat's like you can almost fall asleep on it. It's all cushiony. It's like sitting in your living room. We're located here in Plymouth, Michigan. We're available for you to come out and visit us anytime you want. Just give us a call. The only thing I see not working in here is the clock. Of course, those didn't work from the time they were put in the cars. Still has the starting instruction sheet right here. This will be a great addition to any Lincoln collection, or if you're just starting and want a cool classic car to drive around in, this definitely is a show winner. We're going to pull it in the shop here, get it up on the lift, so we can show you the undercarriage, the most important part of a car. Make sure it's nice and solid for you. Thanks for joining us today, and we will be soon back with another vehicle.
All right, guys, we got the Lincoln up in the air. So first thing that stands out to me is I think whoever ordered this car probably actually intended on driving it, given the fact that it looks like it has been undercoated. However, the car only has roughly 11,000 miles on it, so it never actually really did get all that much use. Fuel tank in the car looks like it's original. Looking at all of the metal here in the back, it all looks like it's really good shape. The body mounts look to be original, but they look like they're in really, really nice shape. As far as the shocks go in the back, they look like they're in pretty good shape as well. Rear end is a Ford 9-inch, 2.73 to 1 gear ratio, open differential, drum brakes on either end of it. Now the casting date on the rear end has been partially covered by just a bracket. I haven't taken it off there. However, I did run the tag information, and the tag comes back as a 1973 Lincoln correct rear end. Something that else is really cool that this car has is you see this little sensor here. We're going to get to that in just a second what it is, but I was shocked to do a little bit of research and find out what this all goes to. Pretty darn cool. The exhaust system here looks like this looks to be a brand new muffler if I were to guess. As far as the frame goes here in the back, all looks like it's in really good shape as well. Once again, undercoat car. Looking up in here where the undercoat is not though, where they didn't get it up in between the frame here and here, which is a popular rot spot on these. Looks really nice and clean. Once again, I'm seeing spot welds, you know, like pretty good shape. Don't see any pitting or anything like that going on. So this car was not in any inclement weather here in Michigan. That stuff's common. This car doesn't look like it was subjected to any of that. As far as transmissions go, Ford C6 automatic, no big surprise there. I could not, once again, find the VIN code for the transmission. I was looking on top of it, which is where they normally are stamped. Could not find it. However, the date codes all match up. The tag all matches up. I believe this to be the original transmission for this car. And once again, no big surprise being it has 11,000 miles on it, roughly give or take. This is the underside of our Ford 460. I did find the VIN code on this. It matches up perfectly. We're all good to say that this is the original numbers matching engine for this car. Front frame crossmember looks like it's in good shape. All the bushings look like they've survived very, very well. Same thing with all the front suspension. All looks to be standard stuff. Disc brakes on either end of it. It looks like a lot of the emission system is all set up. And while we're over here, something else that I really like to point out. This car was actually optioned with the Ford anti-skid system, which is like a basically rear anti-lock brakes. If you were to stab the brakes, that sensor there in the back, along with this vacuum setup here, actually will control how much rear brake lockup you have, which is just, for 1973, that is awesome. It was really cool to find that on this car, and it was an option back then. This car was optioned with it. All right, for wheels and tires, we got a set of Michelin's on it, stock wheels. Now, one thing I want to point out about these tires is we actually have a set of new tires coming for it. These tires are from roughly 1985, and we don't think it's safe to send it out with that. So we're gonna, if you were to buy this car, you will receive it with brand new tires on it. Going to the back, same situation back here, same size, and these tires will be replaced with roughly the same size tire on it. So the car won't look any different. But once again, you'll be getting it with brand new tires. The same good looking wheel, hubcap and assembly, all that. All looks good back here. If I look up in the wheel well too, it all looks really nice. And where the undercoat didn't get on the inside of this wheel lip here, feels nice and clean up there. No rust, no nonsense going on back here on either side of it. Even here in the low spot where all the crap would have sat, feels beautiful back here. Right in there would have been the telltale spot where it would have started. And it feels absolutely fantastic. So this car has survived very, very well over the years. Let's go take a look at the 460. All right, guys, here it is. And this is the way that I like to see them. Unmonkeyed with. There's no nonsense going on under here, and that's, like I said, the way I like to see it. So 460, as you heard me say underneath, this is the numbers matching engine for this car. The only thing that has been changed under here from factory that I can see is someone has changed the carburetor to a Holley 600 CFM 4160 model vacuum secondary carburetor. The original carburetor would have been like a Motorcraft 4300 if I'm not mistaken. These typically will actually run a little bit better, and they're a little bit more adjustable and tunable. As far as ignition system goes, you have looks to be the original type distributor. It looks like it still has points in it, judging by the one wire coming out of it. Looks like we've got Ford hoses on it, Ford hose clamps. Looks like all the thermal switches are all, thermal vacuum switches all look to still be in place. Look like the belts all look to be, can't tell if they're original or not, but they don't look like they're dry rotted. They look to be in pretty good shape. Looks like it's still got Ford air conditioning compressor on it. All the tags are nice and bright. Paintwork on the motor looks like it's once again survived very, very well. Once again implying that this car was stored in a low humidity setting where this car spent most of its time, which is good for us. I mean, you can also see that all the tags, not just on the side of the engine there, but on the air cleaner, the fan sticker, I mean, all of it looks like it has survived very, very well over the years. Even on this side of the engine over here, once again, this tag is in place. Surprisingly clean under here, and these Lincolns, given that they're more difficult to clean because of the plethora of stuff that's under this hood, once they get dirty, they don't really get as clean. And this one doesn't look like it's ever really been all that dirty, so which is a big positive. So guys, if you'd like to have this one in your driveway, make sure to call Tom, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep the rubber side down.